Can't tell me this build isn't amazing. I am pretty proud with it. Hi, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore, aka Joshcore. In the last episode, we worked on this beautiful building. This is the Villager Trading Center. Got the villagers in here. I didn't really mention in the last video, but these guys are just kind of my farmers. And the Fletcher, these are kind of like the emerald makers, and then these are the emerald spenders, I guess. I will get around to putting these guys in there. I also want to obviously expand it, but I want to keep these guys out because I need to use these guys for the breeder itself, because again, I want more villagers in the future. And yeah, this town doesn't really have any villagers at the moment. One thing though I do want to work on in this episode is kind of again just continuing the town project and making it look a little bit better around here, flattening out the land, making it look more I guess more presentable. I want to change this farm soon. I want to obviously destroy this ugly acacia bridge. And these banners I guess I could do right now because those have been there for a while. And just a couple more like housekeeping things, like moving the nether portal, adding some storage center so I don't just have, you know, the chest out here. But those will all be projects that I can do in the future. In today's episode, I definitely want to work on some farms for the sugarcane. I have the gunpowder farm way off in the distance, way over there. I want to have a sugarcane farm that's pretty productive, and it's going to have to be housed by one of these things, a nice, beautiful building. So that's probably going to be the main goal in today's episode. Let's get right into it. So I had been planning to do this farm for a while, so I've kind of gathered some sort of redstone, started crafting some stuff. Although I'm going to need to get a whole ton more. Luckily, I know exactly where a cave is. I kind of go down here a lot of the times for when I need deep slate and diorite and all that. So I'm just going to go down to that path area and then just mine out a whole ton more kind of stuff. Go on a line, look for some redstone, and get back hopefully when I have turned a bit of a profit and have found some more redstone. Okay, so we've turned out a pretty good profit here. As you can see, a whole ton of redstone, a whole ton of coal, a couple other stuff. I want to put these into some pillars and then fortune 3 it with this pickaxe here, and yeah, see what we can get. So I guess the best way to do this, the most satisfying way, would be in a time lapse. So yeah, let's set up the time lapse right over here, I guess. Okay, so that was pretty much everything done. I didn't do these. I think I just forgot the gold ore, and I wanted to save the diamonds for right now because I just think we'll look. I didn't want to risk losing any of them. I often had to fly down the pillar and collect the extra materials that I possibly lost, and I just didn't want to risk that with diamonds. So we're fortune 3ing them right now. 29 diamonds. My dog is barking as well. Alright, so I've gathered all of this stuff. I'm going to use a little bit more of the extra cobblestone I have in here and craft up some more observers and pistons and start the build over there. Okay, so there's the farm. I'm going to sleep real quick because I have not done so. There we go. I have not done so in a while. I feel like phantoms might come out, which is never good in hardcore. So, here's the farm. Yeah, I built it with glass. I just think it looks cool. Again, this is not going to be how it's look. I'm going to try and build a building similar to this design. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. I'm really enjoying this series, though, because I'm definitely expanding my building skills. I took a basic theme that I took off Google off of this house. It's blocked by the trees, but the house that I built over there, that was built based off Google. This house is very similar to that one. It's just kind of longer and more expanded. However, this one's going to be a lot more taller, so I'm definitely just kind of experimenting with builds, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me to try and make a kind of a build to fit all this, but I'm going to try it nonetheless. So I'll come back in a little bit after it's all. Okay, so it's been some time, and by some time, it's been actually a couple of days, and look at this. You can't tell me this build isn't amazing. I am pretty proud with it. One thing that I really liked that I did here that I haven't done in any of the other houses is double up on the window count. The way I like to do it is the deep slate and then the windows up here, kind of with the calcite. And up here there's just one row. However, here I've put 2 on here, and the way I did it was by bringing this oak log across right here and then kind of sticking it out at the edge here just to give it a little bit more. Depth is depth the word? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Just something that sticks out here, which gives it more shape. That might be the word I'm looking for. But yeah, you go through the doors here. It's not very pretty sight. Normally my floors are acacia. This one doesn't even have that. It's literally just to look good on the outside. Yeah, the building itself is pretty ugly. We come around here, though, and I think one of these spots is, yep, there it is. There's the chest. I'm probably going to make a better collection system for this in the future, because right now that's kind of garbage. It also only has one chest. I threw away some of my other stuff. This is the redstone stuff. I don't need that. But yeah, that is pretty much the entire build all finished. I'm really proud of the way this came out. I can't wait to finish up this area as well, knock out these buildings, include other areas. I definitely want to put, again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like a bit of a well in the middle here, with a bell, kind of to mimic like a village. Add proper pathways. I want to make an area for these guys as well. More buildings just for farms, like smaller pop-up shops as well. I think would look cool. Maybe some other towers as well. I can always expand. Okay, the video cut out there because I ran out of disk space. Don't worry, we're up and going again. Just had to delete some huge files that I haven't attended to in forever. One thing I just kind of mentioned that didn't get recorded was that I just was probably going to clear out this old sugarcane farm. Not the new one is built, so that's what I'm currently doing right now, just making this area look a little bit better. Because in the future as well, I'd love to put some more kind of builds in this bay area. Maybe make some like fake cargo ships, which would be cool. Maybe those. That's maybe even a spot I could put my storage as well. Again, I don't really have much plans. Most like anything I've ever done in Minecraft, I never have a plan. I just kind of go on the fly. I think that's a more fun way to do it. There's also a door down here. When was that put there? I think that's when I crafted a door and they gave me 3, so I just put the third one there. Honestly, might keep that there. That's kind of funny. I don't even remember when doing that, but apparently it's there. So, yeah, I'm just going to clear up this area, and yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. So as you can see, the old sugarcane farm is now gone, and the new one, way over there, is now in place, which I am very much in love with. I really love the way this turned out. I'm going to clean up my bed as well. However, that is probably going to be an episode for me today, guys. Got a lot of work done here. It may not seem like it, but it takes me a lot of time to build these builds here. Again, I don't really have a plan with these, so it's using a lot of my very limited building skills that I have left to make these builds. So if you want to see more of Joshcore on the channel, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Thank you guys very much for watching. Stay tuned for more.